Sarah Frare. Before I got the cancer, the glioblastoma is what it's called. I was a marketing consultant. They'd given me 3 days to live. They said, your brain's already dying. You've got 3 days to live. So I guess I just started taking it in my stride and accepting that it was terminal. There is no cure. There's no understanding of how I got it. You know, the thought of watching my child grow up is horrible.
There's definitely a certain air in the house that's a lot sadder than it used to be, but at the same time, Mum's a lot very positive about her situation in a way. She isn't taking it in a really depressing way, and she isn't really upset about it. She's just she started to accept it, and it makes it easier for everyone else around her, I find, to take living like this.
No, we can't throw sticks right now.
There's turmeric, which Sarah doesn't like. I can applaud and I can acknowledge the courage it takes to try and put in place what you think you want after death. And because of Sarah being an old Sydney Goth, and she's always had that obsession with crosses and cryptic things, graves and reading poetry and drinking red wine and all of that. So it's very much part of her nature to kind of try and visualise that for herself and not leave it to other people, because she thinks that she can do, well, she knows she can do a better aesthetic at it than we can. But no, it doesn't really help in any way, that the thought of her passing. It doesn't help that. Nothing can help that.
Paddington Closet Queens, us, finally clearing out years of clothing, icons and nostalgia.
Such a bizarre shop, but everything was covered in dog fur because the guy was living downstairs. He decided we were missing out on the nightclub trade. And so in those days I would, go out and I'd be coming through the cross at 3 a.m. You'd have the shop all open with all the drunks and the deros and the junkies and the drag queens. You would have hauled everything out onto the footpath and they'd all be trying clothes on at 3 o'clock. It was a classic, wasn't it?
What the hell? This is what happens when you throw nothing out, ever. Yes, there was anyone that was sort of attracted to the darker side of life, I reckon. Yeah.
I mean, when Sarah first became goth, I've got to say, I was worried. I thought it was satanic cult. And I thought she'd be going to black masses with goats and things.
Thanks, Mum.
And it took a long time for her to reassure me that, no, Mum, it's just a look. It's just, it's just an aesthetic that uses these artefacts.
Death was always part of the Gothic scene, obviously. Picnics in cemeteries at night was, one of our favourite things to do.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah. I pray. I just pray to my guides. I just say, guides, help me.